Spit to the beat. Podcast. It's all about inside the music industry.
Nobody do it better.
Choir. I was in like the 5th grade, and man, I loved it. I ended up having a position where I could like sing a solo and like lead my group. So I fell in love with music around that time when I was in like 5th grade, and I've been singing and writing ever since.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this album, man. Tell us the title of it.
So the new album that I'm working on is my second album, and it's called Exodus. So this is the cover art behind me, but man, it is based on I really my first album is called Genesis, but with a Y instead of an I. The second one is called Exodus, but it's a play on the second book of the Bible called Exodus, which is a journey of the children of God leaving out of captivity and going to the promised land. So this is like my version of leading us out of captivity. And when I say captivity, I mean a mental slavery mind state. So like that's what this album is about. And like yeah.
Okay. So we got a little biblical thing going on.
Yeah.
And the inspiration behind that. I mean,
Um
you're talking about the Bible and the transition, the Exodus.
Yes, man, just okay. The inspiration is my life. Like, so I've of course taken the overall inspiration from the Bible, but then I've started to apply it to my life and break down like how am I being mentally enslaved, and like so I talk about that, and we got a song you want to play called Tripping With You.
Sure.
That song is part of the journey. So I'm like me and my lady at the time, we were in the house, and we ended up taking shrooms, and this was like a crazy experience for me, but being able to like I feel like when I took the shrooms, they like made me more conscious of me being a spirit. And so I wanted to talk about that, but also like explain all my thoughts during that process. And yeah, so that's what I did with that.
Okay. Cool. All right, Dick.
All righty, man. You got a lot going on.
Hey,
Lots of unpacking.
A lot.
Listen,
man.
I didn't talk a lot, so I try to use my music to express myself, but of course it's only so much you can say on a song before you lose people's interest. So this is a great thing for me to be a part of this podcast, because it gives me the opportunity to express myself more, and my fans and would-be fans, they have the opportunity to get to know me as well. So
We're glad to have you,
for
man.
that
Glad to have
opportunity.
you.
Anytime.
Yeah.
I got another question for you. Can you tell us more about your upcoming album, Exodus, and how it relates to the second book of the Bible?
Okay. So yeah. So basically, like I was saying, the journey of, if I'm not mistaken, Moses was leading his people from the Pharaoh, like, let my people go. That's basically like the thesis of the album, like, let my people go. So it's about me also like exercising like an exorcism of like negative mind states, negative entities, just negative like thoughts, just getting those out of my mind. But before you can get them out of your mind, you gotta like acknowledge their existence. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with this album. And I've just finished the preliminary recording sessions of this album, so now I'm about to go in and narrow the track list down and do some more mixing, and It's almost done though. We almost there.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Look at hold tight. We're gonna come back and talk about that song Tripping. We're gonna take a look PA break and be right back, okay?
Okay.
Cool.
Hey, this is Stacey, aka Beat Unstoppable Per You with Spit to the Beat podcast. Would you like to be my guest if you're a singer, songwriter, musician, producer, or promoter? Give me a call at 901-341-6777 or email me at myguest@spittothebeat.com.
And we're back to Spit to the Beat podcast. I'm your host, Stacey, aka Beat Unstoppable Per You. We are in the house, baby.
Yeah.
With my co-host, D Live Screen Fella.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
DJing all over the city.
Hey, somebody got to do it.
Every time I call him, he working.
Hey, glad to be working, not working.
There you go. There you go. Look, let's talk about this song, Tripping.
Okay.
How did it come about?
Tripping with you. So yeah, we what did we do? We did something that day. But anyway, I can't remember exactly, but we ended up
Who is we?
me and my lady at the time. Her name
Okay.
is Ari Neferai, incredible artist. That's what turned me on to her. She did music with this woman, incredible artist as well, named Janae, aka Sumo the artist. She's blowing up right
You
now.
didn't bring her with you?
No, but hey, she with me in spirit though.
There
That's
you
like,
go.
you know, she's
all
my
good.
partner in crime. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I heard a song with Ari and Sumo, and Ari was talking like that stuff. Like she was, you know, you could feel her like divine femininity. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like I love the way that she was expressing herself on the beat. And I'm like, man, I want to work with her. So we ended up meeting, and then we ended up liking each other. So we started dating, you know, and next thing you know, we kind of moved fast, but we ended up in the crib together, and we was on that day we decided to get some shrooms and just chill at the house, kind of, you know, vibe out. And then I was going through instrumentals, and I heard this instrumental, and we wrote it immediately, and like we was in the house going crazy. And you'll see, it's a great song. So it's just fun.
Tripping with you.
Yeah, tripping with you. Dre The Sensei, Ari Neferai.
Thanking you, Heavenly Father. Thanking you, Heavenly Father first. Thanking you, Heavenly Father. Thanking you, Heavenly Father. Thanking you, Heavenly Father first. Pop the couple shrooms,
got in tune, and we at the crib, riding hits with a moon. Got lasagna in the oven, baby, when it's cool. We gon' eat it up the same way I do too. I'm a foodie, went from having cooties to even I'm not a newbie, got a cutie, and she Nubian or Vitruvian. Haven't made my mind up yet, but the way she loving me, look baby, we don't need those things. I'm just flexing, no, I'm needing that, and I need that. I'm a fiend for that, got me coming back like you know what to do, and I know that you like a fool for me. That's what I tripping in the crib, you. It's not hard to live, you. Got me in my feel.
All right.
Yeah.
Dre, you flowing, ain't you?
Hey, I love that joint. I love that song.
That was what I'm talking about. Man, that is tight, man. It got a little. I'm trying to describe the feel. What you think, Daryl? The feel of that.
Hey, I can really, you know, relax to that. You know, man, just, you know, at home chilling, man,
Yeah,
get something
yeah.
to drink or whatever y'all drink, or Kool-Aid or a little yaki,
You know.
or whatever. Just sit back and it just, man, and chill with that.
That got a vibe to it,
Yeah,
too.
it
Right?
do.
Yeah,
It
real
do.
nice vibe.
It do.
I mean, you came biblical with it, then you smoothed it out.
Yeah.
You know, touching the reality.
I think. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I feel like also I'm trying to be a bridge, because I think so many people get afraid to talk about God and experience God even in unorthodox places. Like I feel like people be scared of God, but God be everywhere. Like you ain't gotta be afraid, even when you know doing something that you don't have no business. You might think you running from God, but God see everything. So you might as well just embrace Him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did that like that. Cause it was a reminder to always put God first. Like that was something that came to me as I was writing this song. Like, bro, make sure you put God first. So that's why I started the song off like, thanking you, Heavenly Father, first. Like that's what that's about. And then I just started explaining my life in that moment. You know,
Cool.
I was literally cooking lasagna. We had just popped some shrooms. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm capturing everything as it's going on. That's how. So, and it just came out kind of cool. So.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Then what you say?
Hey, it's a thumbs up for me. But how do you go about promoting your music and building your fan base in today's digital age?
So this been the hard one for me, to be honest, because it's been trial and error. But to those that watch this video, the best way to promote yourself, no matter what, we in a digital age, yeah. But the best way you're gonna promote yourself is getting in front of people, like networking. Still to this day, like I know you be afraid you in the house. No, just get out and get in front of people because they gonna remember your face. They gonna remember your smile. They gonna remember your energy more than a video, more than it's just nothing better than in-person experience. So in my experience, that's been the most best way for me to promote myself. It's just getting out and networking at events like open mics and stuff. I go to a lot of them, and just networking with people, talking to people, getting out of my comfort zone, and just going for it. Cause I know I used to feel like I didn't need nobody. Like I could do it all by myself, but you need people. We need each other, you know?
Right. I know we talked earlier about, before we started the broadcast, your genre of music and your style and style and profiling. Let's tell my audience about this new style that you're kicking off.
So I just called it electric blues.
Okay.
Because somebody like forced me to put my music in a genre. Like if I had to put it in a genre, what would it be? And so I just said, you know what? Electric blues. And that's not even a genre, but it's a genre now. We declaring it right here. Electric blues. That's the genre that I'm kicking. And
electric blues.
Yes.
Is your music this new song album that you're working on, is it gonna flow like that?
Yes, I got a lot of smooth stuff on there.
Okay.
Chill, kind of trippy in a way, but not too much. But I wanted to hit home, like I want people. I really want couples. It's a couples album, like for you and your couple to you and your wife, or wife and husband to listen and like be able to relate to the trials that we go through as humans, being in relationships, individually and collectively. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's tight, man.
Yeah.
Blues, electric
blues. Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to remember that one.
I know it might be a little different than blues, but
yeah.
Electric because it still bring the energy, like the electrifying energy, and blues is kind of chill too, so that's why I say that electric blues.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, man. Hey, it's a lot there.
Yeah. What do you hope listeners take away from your music? What message or feeling do you aim to convert through your song?
Song or the album, like the whole?
Well, both of them.
Okay.
The song or the album.
Ultimately, I want all my music to reflect like my respect and gratitude to God. because I've been through a lot, and I don't really talk about none of the stuff that I've been through, or I haven't, but I am in my music, and so I make sure that it's evident that I believe in God and that I lift Him up. But even me believing in God is not stopping me from having trials and tribulations. So
Right. I mean, that's with everybody.
right,
Yeah,
right.
we all gonna go through it.
So I feel like this album, everybody can relate to it,
There you
and
go.
that's what that was the plan. Like, is to just display my life with hopes that everything that I've been through can help somebody else.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Man, I want you to hold tight one more time. We're gonna take another PA break. Be right back.
Hey, this is Stacy, aka Be Unstoppable Per You. Thank you for listening to our show, Spit to the Beat Podcast. If you would like to be a sponsor, visit our website at www.spittothebeat.com and click the support tab and leave a donation. We really would appreciate it. Thank you again for listening. Also, catch every episode Thursday morning at 8 a.m.
And welcome back to Spit to the Beat Podcast. Yeah. I'm your host, Stacey, aka Be Unstoppable Per You. And in the house with me is D-Line.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Yeah, he helping me co-host this thing, man.
Man, it feels good to be the co-host of your show.
To the Beat.
Spit to the Beat, that is.
And with a guest, man, he's definitely laying down all the inside of his life and his music journey.
Yes.
My guy. Dre The Sensei.
I'm here.
I had to ask him, did he take karate or something like for martial arts?
Yeah.
Hey,
Dre The Sensei. Cool.
Nah. But
let me ask you this, right? Is there any like collaboration you want to do in the future, near future?
Man, yes. So there's this rapper named Lil Russell. Okay. I don't know if y'all heard of him, but he's from Cali. I think he's from like Oakland or something like that. But he's an incredible independent artist, and I listen to him sometimes. But I like I watch his business techniques and his the way that he connect with his fans. Like he created this this way for like when he put out music, his fans can buy into his song, and so when you listen to his song, they get paid off of it. Imagine that. Mm-hmm. I thought that was genius. So I'm like, man, this guy is smart. Like, I want to work with him, not just for the music, but to learn from him as well. So that's a huge one for me. And in Memphis, I don't know, it's a lot of artists I want.
Exactly. I was getting ready to say, now Memphis got a lot of music. Not only the history, but we got a lot of artists. And I'm gonna say this: the second city with actually, I would say first. I mean, I'm not trying to be biased, but it's truthful though. Atlanta got it popping.
Yeah,
Atlanta got
big
it
too now.
Yeah.
So there's this group in Atlanta called Earth Gang. I'm a huge fan of them. I've been a fan of them for a long time, and I think they are my age. I'm 28. They somewhere around there, and man, they geniuses, and they worked with J. Cole, which was my favorite. I think they signed to him right now. Okay. He was my favorite artist. Like when I was in college.
I love J. Cole.
Yep. Drake. I'm a big fan of Drake and J. Cole. And then let's see, Kendrick Lamar, of course. I feel like he's a household name at this point. All of them. Mm-hmm. But my hands open. Whoever want to work with me. So I've been getting scams, and like it's hard for me to decipher what's real and what's not. Like a lot of labels and like artists would email me about working together, but I wouldn't respond because I didn't know it looked like a scam, so I'm not sure if it's real or not. So if you see this video and you like really want to work with me, call me. Like I put my number on my website, like it's everywhere. Just call me so I can hear your voice. I know you're a real person and you're not a computer trying to scam me. So
Besides your number, how else can they reach you on social media?
Instagram. I'm very
Give your-
active on
give
my
your
Instagram.
handle.
So yeah, you can follow me and interact with me on Instagram at Dre The Sensei. That's DRETHESENSEI all together. And you'll find me there every day. I'm posting content. Like I got a few things going on in the city right now. And yeah, come out, see me, come kick it with me, you know.
Cool.
Like I'm an easy guy to talk to, you know, like
Dre, you ain't never talked this much, have you?
It seems like you're a little shy. Just,
That shot
Hey,
is
but
gone away.
no, I ain't shy.
Oh.
Like, okay, so
I know you had said that earlier, so that's why I said that. But it's all good, man.
I,
You gonna keep it pushing. What you got, D?
hey man, what advice would you give to independent artists who are looking to pursue a career in the music?
take your time and make sure that you own yourself. Like, okay, you can think just because you being in this, I'm speaking from experience. You could think that you like own your stuff because you're not signed to a label. But if you don't own your trademark, if you don't own the trademark to your brand or to your name, then somebody can come and snatch your stuff, and you think you independent, but now you own. So own yourself, all the way through. That was a big thing for independent artists. And then when it comes to marketing yourself, you want to make sure all of your stuff is the highest quality possible. And that's why I said take your time, because high quality stuff, it costs. So you want to save your money, sacrifice your time going out with your friends and save that money and invest in owning your own equipment, so that you can do everything yourself. And make sure you surround yourself with people that want to see you win, because sometimes as an independent artist, I'm speaking from experience again, like you be so ready to be around people that you don't audit your team. So audit your team.
That's good.
Yeah.
Man. That's some good information.
Thanks.
Man, I mean, that's very valuable, because if he hadn't asked you, I was going to ask you, but you definitely gave the information that we were looking for. And that's what Spit to the Beat podcast is all about, is bringing people on, guests on that I bring on to educate my audience about the music industry, talk about their journey, the ups and downs, how to avoid those pitfalls and things like that. And you definitely have shared that information. But before we wrap up the show, I want to do one other thing. I want to talk about this painting behind. Okay. I definitely want you to let the audience know about what this is all about. Talk about it.
So I didn't like plan it out. I just kind of started drawing, and this what came. So Exodus, in this visual is a pyramid, which is all my life. Like as a child, I drew pyramids like on my homework, and like just doodling all the time. I would always doodle pyramids. So, and as I got older, I realized why, because Memphis, the pyramid, like that always stood out to me. So me being from Memphis, the pyramid resonates with me. But then
you got the cross, the arm.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's a spaceship.
I ain't want to say it, but
it's a
okay.
UFO, because man, I've heard so many stories, and like I don't even want to. I'll talk about it. So
okay, cool.
I always felt the connection, and like I always felt intrigued by UFOs, and I feel like we're about to experience them.
Gonna be another young Boots and Colin coming out the mothership, man.
Hey, for real. So I'm working. So the studio that I'm working on with Aries is called the Mothership. So
wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Cool. Darryl, you got anything else you want to say?
Hey man, I appreciate you coming out today. Let the people know. I know you said you 28 years old. Let them know you from Memphis? What high school or whatever what high school you went to?
Man, so I went to several schools. I ended up graduating from Germantown High
Okay.
School, but I went to Wooddale, I went to Overton, and then like elementary schools. I went all across. I went to like 13 different schools growing
Cause
up.
they'll be like, "That's Dre. Went to school with."
Yeah. Some people gonna see this video, they gonna recognize me. So
Okay.
and I do a lot of things around the city. I'm like I said, I'm a designer, so I'm working on a motel design in South Memphis. So y'all be hearing about that. I'm super excited about that, and yeah, I'm on the scene, the artist scene. So I meet a lot of artists.
Dre the Sensei is in the building with us to Spit to the Beat podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, we had a great show. I want to thank you for coming again personally,
Thank you.
along with my co-host D Live in the
Hey,
house.
there it is, the one and only.
There we go. Again, thank you for being on the show. Anything else you'd like to say before we close it out?
I just want to say thank you for this opportunity once again. It's a pleasure being on this show. Exodus on the way. Check out my first album, Genesis, with a Y, not an I. Dre The Sensei. We out here.
There we go. Now we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.